What's up, guys? It's your girl Nosh, and we're back at it again. We're going to talk about a transit that is about to happen. I will give you more updates on when this transit is actually happening, but this is a transit where a certain planet was sitting somewhere for 16 years. So as always, I'm going to ask you to go back 16 years and see what was happening. What was the theme? Where were you? How were you feeling? What were you thinking? Because 16 years ago, Pluto moved into Capricorn. Now, Pluto is moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius, which is meant to rocket you forward, propel you forward to the life that you're supposed to be living, the you that you're supposed to be, okay? Because the you that you are now, it has taken a lot for you to become who you are right now. Right? The past 16 years, that everything that you've gone through, there was a reason behind all of that for you to become who you're supposed to be today. With that, keep in mind, it's a lot of, this is the part that I really have to help you guys understand. If you've been feeling sad, and then all of a sudden you're upset, then you're sad, then you're happy, then it's your feelings are all over the place. Don't be upset about it. Just flow with the feelings and just understand, ground yourself. Grounding is the best thing right now because there's things that are happening on purpose to trigger you, basically. And you have to sit down and ask yourself, what are these triggers teaching me? Right now, again, it's all about learning. So if you've been feeling unhinged, you've been feeling crazy, you've been feeling things are not going your way, something's up, you know what it is, it's time for you to change. Because anything that triggers you right now, instead of getting triggered, step back, take an objective step back and look at it and say, okay, well, how is this trigger supposed to help me? A lot of times when we get triggered, we act in a sense where we get triggered, we get pissed. And we really need to stop doing that. And we need to start asking ourselves, well, why did I just get pissed? Why did that bother me? Because once you figure out why that bothers you, why that trigger, it made you so sensitive about a certain situation, that's when you're going to learn that is a part of you that you still need to heal. Like, for instance, example, you hear a certain song that played the night that you broke up with someone that you really, really loved or cared about, or not even broke up. You hear a song that you used to hear around a significant other that you loved so much. Now, when you hear the song, you cry. Why? Because it triggers you. It brings up all those emotions that have not been healed. So if you hear that song again and it no longer triggers you, guess what, my friends? You are healed. That's what this transit, Pluto moving into Aquarius, is going to help you understand. So do not ignore the triggers. Do not get upset. Do not sit there and condemn yourself, feel guilty about anything. What you need to do right away is write down, why did this make me feel this way? Why did I get so sensitive? What is it that I need to fix inside of me in order for me to move forward and not get triggered by this event, situation, person, place, or thing? This is the only way we learn how to evolve. Now, you'll look around you and you'll see maybe even you are feeling this way. You're feeling a frenzy. You're feeling unhinged. Like I said, you're sad one minute, you're happy one minute. You're this, you're that. It's all over the place. That's, you know why? Because the universe is making you uncomfortable. And what happens when the universe makes us uncomfortable? Because it's time for us to move. Where we are no longer needed or where we should not be, it will become very uncomfortable. I've been talking about this in many of my videos in the past. Whenever it's time for you to move forward, where you need to be, where destiny is calling you, where you are not supposed to be, that area will tighten up. It will become suffocating. It'll become uncomfortable. Just like a pair of jeans that are 3 sizes too small for you. Uncomfortable. Cutting off circulation. Why? Because you need to remove yourself from that situation, place, person, or thing. Even sometimes situations. Because that's the only way you're going to evolve. Because everyone is moving towards a certain period of their life where it's calling for you to be the new you. The old you can't come here. And there's old people, old energies, old situations, old events, old patterns that cannot follow you where you are supposed to go now. So I said, let me do this video real quick. Let me explain it to you. So this way you're not looking at yourself like, oh my God, what's going on? And do I need to go to a therapist? Maybe some of you do. That's something that you need to speak with yourself. But overall, everyone's going through it. Well, not everyone. Some of us are on different timelines where me, for myself, I already gone through this in 2016, where I felt like I was being born again in a sense, not the Christian or the religious way, but there was a lot of things that shed for me in 2016. There's a lot of things I left behind. There's a lot of different ways that I had to believe that, okay, this is no longer going to happen anymore and I need to be okay with it. Or this person is no longer going to be a part of me, so I need to be okay with it. I had to become a new person. I had to adapt to a new way of living, a new lifestyle, a new way of thinking, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have survived. So now I can help you guys in that sense, where if you're going through something and it's really uncomfortable, it really feels like, in a sense, you're giving birth, but the universe is birthing you now. And what happens to a baby when it's coming through the birth canal? It's uncomfortable. It's scared. It's vulnerable because it doesn't know where it's going. How scary is that? So wherever you guys are right now, I know it seems scary. I know it feels very foreign. It feels very unfamiliar. But just remember, if you keep on walking, the universe will lay down a path for you. So it's not like you're walking and there's nothing there in front of you. Every time you take a step, a path will be given to you by the universe, because the universe wants you to trust in it. The most you could do is just put your faith out there blindly and know that the universe will catch you as long as you keep walking. You need to get away from wherever you are because it's no longer serving you. You need to stop thinking the way you think, especially if there's certain things that are triggering your mental frame, in a sense where you're like, you feel like, some people are not understanding you. You feel like some people are not on the same frequency as you, because you're right, they're not. There's going to be a lot of things that you're no longer aligned with. And when you're no longer aligned with it, it's going to make you uncomfortable being around it. So take the hint, take the social cue, take the universe's hint, and move forward, because where you're going is where you're supposed to go, where you're meant to be. And everything that is not meant for you will fall away. Okay? As you keep walking, everything that's not meant for you will fall away, because going forward, the only thing you need to be worried about is just decreeing over yourself, anything that is no longer aligned with me or to me no longer has access to me. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. So guys, I hope you're out there and you're understanding this and you're taking care of yourself and you're grounding yourself. Grounding, meditation, journaling. Do anything that gives you peace, because that's what you need right now. Okay? And just flow. Just flow like water, because as long as you keep flowing, the water will bring you where you need to go. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.